Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be planning for the week of January 2nd through the 8th in the vertical planner that I use as my catch-all planner. I have multiple planners. My catch-all planner is the one that catches all the miscellaneous stuff that doesn't clearly belong in another planner. If you only have one planner, that's your catch-all planner. So the theme I'm going to go with this week, a couple of different groups are recognizing the fact that the 5th is National Bird Day, Decorative Planner Challenge, National Bird Day the 5th, Mambi HPFB group, that one, Winter Birds. This is the Canadian Happy Planning group on Facebook. So when I started looking for bird stickers, I got into a bunch of my separate little, they're called flakies. It's basically washi tape. Washi is a material, a Japanese paper material. And so you can have it in roll form or sheet form or lots of different forms. Most of us are familiar with washi tape. But you can have it on some kind of backing as individual stickers. Those are flakies. So I pulled these, I started pulling everything I could find out of a couple different sticker packs. This one obviously is way too spring-like. Just to save time, I went ahead and pulled these. I definitely want the owl. And we have bird feeders right now in our backyard, and we definitely see some red birds. They don't look quite like that, but definitely see those. That looks a little bit like a water bird to me. Let me see. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read some of that print. It doesn't really say. He is on a flower, so I think we'll save that one. That could be a branch in winter. That one's got a floral, so we'll leave that one off. So just wanted to grab some birds. We'll go ahead and keep that one. So that was that paper pack. I just got those off of AliExpress. This one had two. I stayed away, like I said, from anything that didn't look like it could possibly be wintry. This totally looks like Hedwig, a snowy owl. So, and this one they've got a weird little ribbon which just said holidays to me, so we can use those. And then in this one, a lot of tropical stuff, parrots and things. I found these two little guys that I thought could group together, potentially. And then even more so, these berries. Like I could put them with this little branch of berries, winter berries. Here are a couple others, but the big green leaves make me think more warmer season, so I'm not sure we'll use those. But anyway, when I looked at that, it said junk journal / vintage vibe to me. So I pulled this super wide washi. I thought we could use some of this. Definitely says wintry to me, and birds. We'll put some big hunks of this in some different places. And then of course I had to pull my vintage vibe stickery stuff. So a lot of this stuff is called ephemera, junk journaling stuff. So we'll go ahead and use these for functional boxes and fact of the day boxes. These I thought were stickers, but they're not. They're actually just pieces of paper. But Taperunner will work just fine on these. We can use these for some things. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start, let's put these off to the side. As always, we got to start with our functional stuff first. I do have a few things on here. I don't think John is actually attending that drawing group right now, so we'll take that off. We'll go ahead and white out this week's list. There we go. And I think I want to start with some chunks of this wide washi kind of in some different places. So I'm thinking, since the start of this washi, and I love my uneven rips, since the start of this has some branch coming off the edge, I feel like that, because of that pine cone, I feel like that's upside down. So I think I want to put this up here at the top. And then we can bring some stuff off of there to soften that edge. I think I want to then, to balance with that, bring some down here. We'll just kind of do a little bit of an uneven rip here along that greenery. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure where else I'm going to end up with some of this. I could put some down here maybe. Again, some of these pine cones do have what feels like a right side up and an upside down to me. I could put some in the middle of the page maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm running the risk of having the four corners and having that look a little bit off balance. So I don't know. I guess I could come, yeah. What if I come up out of the corner with this hunk? And we can bring Fact of the Day boxes off of it. Maybe? I don't know. I might regret this because I almost always start with function and then add deco, but I know I want this washi tape to kind of be under things. So I feel like I need to put chunks of it down first, if that makes any sense. And then we'll just hopefully not regret this too much. So, and then I feel like let's put a piece right here. Let's start with that and then see if we need more. Whew. So, okay. Functionally then, let's switch back modes and go functionally and put some of the bigger stuff on here. So I want a menu box. It needs to have 7 lines. I was thinking maybe something in here could work for that. Again, these are just weird little printed pieces of paper that I ended up with at some point. I don't even remember when or where I got these. I guess this could work. It's awfully big though, isn't it? But it's not like I have really much anything else to go there. All right, let's do that. That's probably the biggest box I need. And it actually almost gets me from this bit to this bit. I could bring it up a little higher. Yeah, okay. So stop talking about it and do it, Jude. Let's tape runner this down, just kind of in between those two bunches of washi. And then I'm gonna grab my Happy Planner box stencil to just draw in my days of the week. There we go. Let's see how those fit. So I know this is divided into 7, so it's easy for me to grab it and just put my letters, my weekday letters, inside the little boxes. And then we can put some kind of cat sticker or something up there. We can put one of these. I kind of like this snowy owl. I think I want it to be maybe up here. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, okay, so it's not technically a snowy owl, but for some reason owls just definitely say winter to me. The only other stuff really I need to fit over here is a to-do list and a manicure box. This is a light week. Oh, and of course my fact of the days. Let's try to find some fact of the days. So I pulled these because I felt like I might find some smaller stickers. Again, these are all from AliExpress. If you type in, do a search on vintage labels, you will get all kinds of stuff. And if you don't want to order from AliExpress, I think you might be able to find some of these at like the washi tape shop, maybe. I know Planning with Bumble did an unboxing of some of these, but I can't remember who sent them to her. That's why I was guessing maybe the washi tape shop. I don't know. So some of these are pretty big for fact of the day boxes, but I feel like I can overlap them. And since there's a number NO there and there's an NO there, that fits with what I've already got pulled out and on the page. Seahawks game. This could be score. And I need a bigger one for who we're playing against. Maybe this one. So let's just gonna kind of pull stuff out as I find it and put it in relatively correct spots. John needs to be at the gallery here. Manicure boxes. So I still need 1, 2, 3 fact of the days. I feel like I could write my manicure in there. I kind of want 2 though that match. Let's use this one for that. PPU open. So that is that stands for polish pickup. That is one of the small indie nail polish collaboration sales that happen once a month, and I have had stuff I wanted sell out, so I try to jump in on that as soon as it opens. That's the only reason I put it in my calendar. Just looking for 2 of something. Okay, these are cute. These, is there 2 of these? These 2 match. It's just that one's white and one's brown. Maybe I should, or, okay, here, you know what? These don't match exactly, but they're pretty darn close, so we'll go ahead and use those for manicures. Mani. So all I have left then is to-dos. And I want some, oh, no, I still am missing some fact of the days. Arr. I'm just contemplating, could I divide that one in half? Not really. This could be a fact of the day, maybe. And this could be a fact of the day. This could be a fact of the day. This oval. Okay, one more. That could be a fact of the day. Okay, wow. This is gonna be this is gonna be interesting, you guys. Okay. Oh, so I still then last thing I need 2 to-do lists. What can we find in here maybe to use as to-do lists? This is gonna be fun. Junk journal. I know it looks really, really full, but the fun thing about junk journal type spreads is that everything can kind of overlap. Ooh. Could that be a to-do list? It's bigger than it looks. I could trim it. Yeah, let's do those as my 2. Should we do those as my 2 to-do lists? Or something that's already lined and I can just use those lines as my to-do list. Maybe I should do those. They're big though. Like really big. Everything should be overlapped anyway, so let's see if we can make this work. Okay. So, that's a lot to stick down. Let me think about this for a minute. All right, so a couple of rules of thumb. Well, first of all, so I just noticed I have 4 of these stickers from this one pack that kind of are relatively similar. I have one there. Let's put a second one down here. And so I'm looking at these and seeing, I don't want to cover up the bird, right? So if I want it in this corner, it means I'm probably going to cover up the upper left-hand corner because I'm putting it in the lower right. So looking for one that has not a lot there, this is the best one. So we're going to put him here. And then let's start with fact of the day. So I want the smallest one, since I'm going to overlap them. Couple of rules of thumb. I want the smallest writing space one to be on top to maximize its space. And I want the biggest one to be on the bottom because I don't care, since it's the biggest, I don't care if a little bit of it gets covered up. The other rule of thumb is I have 2 with relatively sharp, straight edges and one that's round. So I want it to be kind of toward the center. So it's biggest and it's the only round. So we're gonna just know it's going to go about there. So first, let's get the bird on there because I know I want him to be relatively... So the thing about vintage junk journaling spreads is you're basically making it look like you just got a pile of stuff, right? So I know I want him to be on the bottom of the pile, if you know what I mean. So we're going to go ahead and stick him on first. And it's okay if his little tail gets a little bit covered up because I really want him to be, punched. So I'm just going to kind of snug him right up into the corner and I'll I'll trim out that little bit for a punch. And nothing's gonna be straight, right? Because when you have a pile of stuff on your desk, nothing is straight. So then we can play with, I want that one to be next on the bump, on the pile. And then we can figure out, let's see, where to pile the rest of this stuff, right? So I don't mind if some of that gets covered up. And it would make sense for the number, the NO, to get covered up because I'm not going to write there anyway. So if we put it like, kind of like that, and this fact of the day is the smallest. Like I said, it needs to go on top. So something kind of like that, I think. And then I could actually bring my manicure, since this is so big, I could put my manicure on there as part of the pile. That's small, this is big, so this goes under that. All right, so I think we got a plan. Let's go ahead and just carefully stick these down according to the plan. So just rubbing my thumb against the edge of the stickers to get them to start to lift off the back. Okay, and then last but not least, I have this to be my to-do list. So luckily I have plenty of space and I don't really need my to-do list to be on a certain day. So that's fine, we can do that. Let's go ahead and stick that down. And then I feel like I want a couple little birds maybe right here. So that's where I can get into, for example, maybe this one. And again, it's fine if it overlaps everything. That's totally okay. Because I've got bird, chunk, or I could build this little, I could have this branch kind of coming out from the side and have these two little guys kind of swooping down toward it. Let's do that instead. So again, just rubbing my thumb over the edge of the sticker to get it to lift from the backing. Just tucked it right around the punch. Same thing with the birds. It's okay if they cover stuff up a little bit. Again, I want it to be just like a big pile of stuff. Don't worry, I haven't forgot kitties. I am going to do kitties again this year. We will do kitties. Okay, so that side could not get any fuller other than a few kitties. I think that side's is what it is, maybe a meal planning sticker. All right, so I definitely want to try to fit more of this stuff on here. We could again go with someone down here, but if I do that, it's very matchy-matchy, right? That's the exact same corners I have over here. So what if we go maybe, so the problem that I start to run into is I don't have room for that fact of the day. So if we move this one up here, this, yep, 2 copies. I thought that seemed awfully thick. If we move this up there, then I have room for this guy maybe kind of here. That works. That makes it so it's not super matchy-matchy. And then maybe I will go ahead and leave this guy down here. That doesn't feel too, like it's too matched. So, all right, let's go ahead and put, this is the biggest thing, right? So I know I want it to go up there. I don't mind if the bird is a little bit over top of it. So let's go ahead and glue that down. I don't want it turned exactly the same way as that one, so we're going to have to turn it this way. I want PPU open. It is on Friday, so I need to keep it kind of on Friday. I might need to find a slightly smaller sticker for that. Let's put this guy under, because around the edges, those can get covered up. So let's put him down next. So again, I'm just going to snug him up close to the punches. Just trying to decide what I want on top. Since this is pretty bold, I think I want to try to lift the washi and have it be on top. All right, let's go ahead and put this on here then, I want to leave enough room to use that as an actual, write some kind of to-do on there. Unless, can I find a slightly smaller? That's actually pretty big for what I need it for. I think that came out of this box. Let's try to find something smaller. So maybe a little oval shaped something. Here we go. What about like this? That's a bit smaller. Yeah, I think I like that better. Still want to fit this guy on there. I think down here. And then maybe my owl could actually go, ooh, he fits really nice right there, doesn't he? Let's put him right there. He could stick up between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, huh? Oh, except I put him on there crooked, didn't I? Oh, and I ripped it. Darn. These are kind of, they're not washi. They're like, they're vellum. I think they're vellum. Okay, so I'm just, since it's got a straight edge, I'm trying to make that straight edge straight. And we can stick this. Yeah, that's vellum. Now I'm kind of thinking I want this up here, but that's, we'll figure something else out. Okay. Last thing I definitely want to fit on here somewhere is this guy. And I just really think he needs to come down here. So let's switch gears and come down here and figure out these 4 Fact of the Day boxes. So we'll start with him. Want him at the bottom of the pile. I don't want my ovals right beside each other. So that oval needs to kind of go up there. He's bigger than this one, so we'll go with like this. Cover up the NO. All right, so I'm gonna speed it up while I stick these down. Again, biggest to smallest, biggest on the bottom of the pile. So far, so good. We just got this pile of stuff here that still needs to stick down. So Manicure can move, but there's really not any place for it to move to. So we'll go ahead and stick it down. And then all that's left, John has to be in the gallery on Sunday morning. They are rearranging where their stuff is hanging, so that's not going to move. That needs to go there. And I don't really feel like I want to go and try and find a smaller sticker. We'll just use it. And then last but not least, the Seahawks game. So I have a box for who they're playing and then the score. Is there anything smaller? How about, I could use a hexagon maybe, or a circle. There are triangles, but they're pink. Although the way the Seahawks have been playing, pink might be kind of appropriate. Let's just do that. We'll make that work. Because I can cover NO up and just write, well, no, I don't really want to do that. Okay. I can tuck that under there though. Let's tuck that under. Because this is just the score box. It doesn't need to be huge. Doesn't have to be straight either. That's one of the things I love about junk journal spreads. They don't have to be straight. Okay. This is all I have left. I can also just, let's just put it back and not use it, because you know what? I still got to fit kitties on here. So for kitties, I really, unfortunately, I need to find some vintage, like junk journal style kitties, because I don't have anything that really well matches this vibe. So I went in, I haven't done this in a long time. I went into my big box of kitty stickers, a lot of which I don't have links for because I got most of them in Japan while I was traveling and working there. So, but you can find tons on AliExpress, the same kinds of things I found there, and on Amazon. So I figure I have 2 choices. Since I don't really have anything junk journal vintagey, I could either go with something like this that's very super washed out and subtle. so that it doesn't jump out at you. Or I could go the opposite direction and go with something really obviously not meant to match, but that could be kind of fun and interactive, trying like this guy trying to reach up and grab one of the birds. And so I think I just want to go with the soft vibe and put a few of these in. So let's see if we can sneak a few of these in and just have them be kind of there, because that's my goal. Like this guy can look like he's looking up at that bird. This guy could care less, curled up and sleeping, maybe after having eaten dinner. We'll just try to get 2 or 3 on each page. Here's another one curled up and sleeping. So we got one on that page. Let's put one on this page. Maybe down here with the football game. This one looks like it's playing with like a Christmas bauble or a toy or something. Maybe down here. Here's another one kind of sitting up. Looking at that bird. 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's put one more on this side and then we'll call it good. So up here, and we'll do coffee. Okay, so that's 6. That's 3 on each side. That's half those stickers. Let's grab coffee, and again, I don't really have vintage nail polish bottles, so I can go understated with like a just a foil little nail polish bottle. But first, coffee, something like this that is brown and feels like it'll kind of fit in. Oh, you know what? I have, not in here, I have some vintage coffee stickers. Here's the coffee book. So anytime I found a page in a sticker book that was all or mostly coffee, or really the main thing I would want on the page was coffee, I pulled it out and put it in this book. I will link in the cards up above how to make a book like this. It's very similar to the Happy Planner kit, but the nice thing about doing it this way, and I need to update my instructions because I do need a washer on there. Every once in a while a page pops off. But the nice thing about a book like this is you can make it as thick as you want. So I like this coffee first sticker, and it feels a little bit like the vintage vibes. And then in the back I also have a bunch of clearly vintage coffee stickers. Maybe, you know what, I think what I'll do is just, because I never put 1 cup of coffee on there, I always gotta have 2. So let's just do a bigger and a slightly smaller, one with the words and one without, kind of together like that. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of coffee. Let's find, all we have left then is something about meals. I'm not gonna put functional words on here. Oh, there we go, dinners. Just something with I kind of like this scrolly word. It feels like it would fit with the vintage vibe, although I do have, let's use a clear one. These are from Orange Umbrella. They are linked in the description box. It's clear, so I can put it right over this brown and it'll look okay. And then I started to say I'm not going to put functional words on there because it's the only thing that looks like a list sticker on both sides of the spread. So that'll be okay. And then I have, for some reason, I feel like of all the foil types, rose gold is the one that feels the most vintage to me. Like it's, I don't know, got a patina or something, copper pennies, or I don't know. So let's use these tiny little, these are for $2 Tuesday from LuxKittyDesigns, and they are rose gold. So if I can get them off of there, we'll use 2 of these. Before I forget which of these boxes are my manicures. Because I actually did do that once. I wrote a fact of the day one time in a manicure box, and I was like, oh no! So I think that really has to be it, because I don't think I could squeeze anything else on there if I tried. but I do love it. It looks very junk journal-y to me. So there we go. There is my celebration of Bird Day vintage junk journal style spread. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try new styles and ways of decorating your planner. If you're a person that really struggles with getting stickers straight, don't put them straight. Embrace the wonkiness and just have fun with it. Let them overlap a little bit. Let them, their corners touch, and just put them all on there crooked. So if you like this video, please do consider liking, subscribing, dropping me a smiley face or a word or two. All those interactions with my videos help me with the YouTube algorithm and will help support me and grow my channel. Thank you.